What's going on, everybody? Slang Dutchman here, and today I have an exciting video because I have a roof spoiler. Now this thing is something I wanted for a very long time. I just never got around to order it, but now that the body kit is on, it's all fully wrapped in color. I have an exhaust, I have the wheels and everything, it's almost there. I think the roof wing would really fit the car, the build, the everything. Now I have fitted it on the car, and I will show you guys that clip in here now. So here we are. It's raining, so I cannot silicone this on and like make it sit and everything. But if I go and put this in this edge where it's supposed to be, somewhat. Come on. Like this edge is not lining up at all. But I can shave that down, and I know with fiberglass parts you always need to do something with it. But then if you go to the other side, I mean that side is there, I can physically cannot get this edge over this edge. I mean I cannot lengthen this like a centimeter or something. So what I need to do, hopefully, is take some of this edge off so it goes in more in, and by that going in I can make it sort of flare out like that. So this hopefully comes out a little bit more, so I'm able to fit this over. But also because it should be on this little seam, or like on this seal here, it should go in there as I've seen the videos. But if I put them on the glass, like look at that gap, that's how flush it is. I mean I would have done it like put it on something straight and just get that angle like that, and then like to the customer, like if you want to change anything, here's some material to work with. But now I need to sand off a lot of this, and I'm gonna try to cut, like it's a little bit nasty that inside. I'll try to skim this down to it's very very thin, especially here in the corner, also on the other side, and hopefully it fits over this. But as you can see, if I put this in like this corner pretty decent, then this is all like I'm okay with this, and you can seal it up. But then here you have a big gap, and to make that fill in you need to take a lot of this, or on the inner edge, might come a little bit forward. But if that was the only problem, then I'm okay with that. But look, how am I gonna stretch the whole spoiler over to fit over here? Don't mind the wrap getting loose in this edge. This will be sealed in there. So and then also, like if you see the edge is coming out, so it's not even on the right angle, so this part here has to be a little bit longer, than it would just fall in and work perfectly. I've seen videos of people just, you know, sanding it down a little bit to make the edges cleaner like this, and then dropping it in, gluing it in, put some weight on it and done. But it's not the case with this one. And as you can see, the fitment is a little bit poor. Now I'm not gonna go and rip on HM Motorsport yet, because I'm just gonna do some trimming and see what I can do. More than you should have, even though it's fiberglass. You always have to trim a little bit, I know that, but it's just coming up short. So let's just see how far I can take it without destroying it and making it able to fit. If not, the banter starts. But for now I'm just gonna hold off and see if this all fits. So let me take the grinder out with some sandpaper and whatever I need, and sand it down a little bit. Also, it's fiberglass, so wear protection outside, not inside. It's not the best of protection, but at least I got some form of a mask. So let's go. So I was able to shave off a little bit with this end result, that on this side it's sort of there where it should be. If I press that in like this, and I can fill up the gap with silicone, which is gonna be black, so you're not gonna see it. And then if I look at this side, it still lifts up a little bit, but this can be pushed into place with also a gap where it's even been eaten away here a little bit with the grinder. But I had to, because this was so thick here in this edge that it was grabbing that corner. So I'm not still I'm not really glad with the fitment, since I have to like I took off at least this much on the edge, and that's no exaggeration, in order for it to fit, which is a pretty simple part, I think, for it to fit. Because I mean, some cars might have like the bumpers a little bit shifted, or it's not like fitting or whatever, but with this, every window is the same. They do not shrink. But whatever, I think it's looking pretty good as far as it is now, and I need to apply a lot of weight on it. Like I said, I'm still not too stoked on the finish, on how the product is. I mean, I had to grind off a lot, and I need to hide the corners a little bit with silicone in order for it to be fitting, which I think for a name as HM Sports, that's not the way to go. And I need to say, well, if you're not satisfied, then just send it back and we'll give you a refund. It's good that they give me a refund in the first place. Okay, props for that. But I need to pay for shipping, and then I need to pay for shipping twice, which is more expensive as the actual product. It's not a solution. So here we are on the last day of installment of the spoiler. It's a nice sunny day out. Last day it was a little bit rainy and I wasn't able to put this on. But it's gonna be warm today, and we're gonna do some more things on like the Volvo, but that will be in a different video. But for now, we're gonna finish this video up by installing this spoiler. I've grinded off a lot of the insides. It's very thin and it stretches a little bit better now. It also fits a little bit better, and the best thing is that with this warm weather, it should be able to like stretch a little bit if you put pressure on the corners. So I'm thinking about doing two things. I have like a ratchet strap that I can maybe get like around or something and then just pull it down, or just get something that's heavy enough that just can weigh on there for the rest of the day, because then in the evening it will be all set and done and it can cure for the night, and then tomorrow it should be all like sealed for life. Also, I have to give a little shout out to H&M Aerosport for the spoiler. It started off, let me take a seat here, just take a seat right over there. So I started off emailing them like, hey, do you guys think this fitment is normal? I mean, fiberglass, yes, you have to do some custom work to make it fit. I'm not scared of that, but like taking that edge off to make it fit more in that lip, no problems with that at all. But the fact that the spoiler is just not wide enough to fit from corner to corner, that was a problem. Because you cannot add material. You can maybe like with the sun heat it up, stretch a little bit and have some luck with that, but you know. So I gave them an email and was like, hey, this is normal, and they were like, well, you know what, you should be able to put it on, and here's a video and the link to a video of Adam Eiffel, who has put the same wing on his car, but that was just a straight fit, like in that edge, and that looked way better. So I was like, well, it's not the case, this is the case. And they were like, well, if you're not happy with the product, you can just send it back and you will get a refund for your money. And I was like, it's costing me 50 bucks to ship it. I already paid 50 bucks to get it here, then I'm paying another 50 bucks to ship it back, and then I get a refund of not even 100 bucks for the spoiler. So I'm paying more for the shipping than the actual spoiler. So that was not an option for me. I'd rather pay 30 bucks more and have a spoiler than to pay 100 bucks and have nothing. I was like, so that's not an option, guys. We need to do something about it. And I was a little bit like agitated at that point, like, okay, we have to do something about it. We don't wanna just send it back, we'll give you your money back. Like, that was, it started off as like bad customer service. I was like, what is this? And I sent him the pictures of like how it was fitting, and then he got back to me and he was like, well, as a gesture of goodwill, we will be happy to cover the shipping costs. So that meant that they would pay me the extra $50 to ship it back. So then it only cost me like $50. Which I was like, well, you know, I'm gonna make it fit. And at that point I was like, well, fuck it, I have nothing to lose, and I start hacking into it. So with the grinder and everything, so I was not really able to ship it back. So it's like, at this point I already hacked into it and I'm going to make it fit whatever happens. It will not be the prettiest maybe, but we will make it work. And he was like, well, in that case, I will, because I've seen the pictures and I was able to trace down which mold that one is made from, and we indeed know there's one bad mold in the production series, and I've taken it out and destroyed it. So this will never happen again. If you ever order parts from H&M Sports Aero Sports, one of the two. Sorry, I'll check the sticker later. And then he got back to me and was like, you know what, because I've seen the photos, we've destroyed the mold, and I'm gonna give you a little refund for the fact that you have a not good spoiler. And they sent me over like $40 instantly, and I had it like the next day. So I want to say they totally made up for it, and great customer service. It started off a little bit like rough, but then they were like, okay, hold on, this is our mistake. This is not just someone who's complaining about bad fiberglass fitment, or, you know. So thumbs up to H&M Aerosports. They just handled it perfectly. And you know, shit happens sometimes. I mean, we make stickers and t-shirts, and sometimes you make a t-shirt and it's not printed well and something comes off. Like, not this one, this is an old one that's all cracked up. It's not even made by me. This is one I bought. But sometimes an edge comes loose or something, and then sometimes just your fault because you didn't press it good enough, or you didn't use the right materials, or you shortcut something else, and then you just have to be a man and say, you know what, that's our fault, we're gonna take care of it. So big shout out to them. And the sticker is definitely going on, because what they lacked in giving me the product that I expecting, they made up for it with customer service. So, and I think that deserves credit for sure. So back to the installment. Here we have a prime example of it ain't stupid if it works. Just a towel around the hooks so that damage the wheels. That's just on the tire, not on the body, and the whole strip here. This is basically how close I was able to fit it. It's not really going over that edge. I can maybe push this up a little bit, but doesn't really want to. It likes to come out here a little bit. I think with the first installment I'm gonna push it in, let it settle here a little bit, and then put the strap on so it pushes it in more. Maybe it sort of wants to stay a little bit better in the middle. But also the strap is fitting the car. Well, I think if I put this on, it will be done by the end of the day and all settled. And so let's put some silicone on that. So here we are, end of the day. I took the ratchet strap off, and result, I mean, it is solid on there. It's not going anywhere. Might go somewhere, but yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. I mean, now with the contrast of like the black wing and another black wing, they need to be matched though, because that one is glossy and that one is more flat black. But we're gonna change that. But In all the excitement though, I forgot to take the stickers off, so there's still some stickers underneath there, but you can still see them from this angle, so I think I'll be okay with them. But yeah, man, I really love this spoiler. It really makes the whole car like sort of complete aero wise. So now from this point we can really start with delivery, because we're really starting to get there. Once again, HM Sports Aero Sports. Now I want to know for sure, hold on. So HM Sports Aero, it used to be longer but it isn't, but that's what they're called. This sticker is going back on, because I was at first like, if it's not fitting and this was the customer service like I explained in the beginning, this sticker is not going on, but the fact that how they handle it and everything, I would love to promote that. So this is going on. Don't know where though. Shall we just put it there in between? Is that a look? Does fill it up nicely. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna place it here in the middle. So here we go. It is on, like the nice chrome sticker. You can see a little bit here, right, in the reflection. Very proud of him, or very happy to have him on board as a as part of my body kit. It's not sponsored or anything, but like the wing is different from the body kit, and it's different from the over fenders, and it's different from the spoiler, and the hood is custom made by myself. So I love to match everything. That's the policeman. He greeted me. Let's hope it stays that way. Anyway, if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you need any aero parts, H&M or HM Aero Sports Aero, sorry I keep messing it up, they will hook you up, and if they give you a ship product, they will make up for it in customer service. And for the stories that I've heard from other people that had parts from this, because I was like, hey, is this normal for those guys? And everyone had like decent to perfect fitment, and they know what they're doing. I just had a bad luck, but they compensated me for it, and well, I would say 100% satisfied after all. So thank you HM Sports Aero for that. And if you want to see more of this video, please give it a like. Subscribe if you want to see more, because there's more content for this car coming, but also for the Volvo and even more. And then I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Peace. Whether you like it